Hi there, today we're taking a look at some Fotodiox Microflex tabletop tripods. This set I purchased off of Amazon and it came in a bulk of 5, which is great because with little mini tabletop tripods like this, they can get lost, and having a pack of 5 just means that a lot more likely that you're going to have one around you when you want it. Let's go ahead and open them up and see what we have in here. So they look pretty sturdy. They have some weight to them. One thing that I definitely like is it's got a little clip there, so you could be able to put this into a shirt pocket or something like that. Nice little thing. These legs are made out of metal, and they definitely seem to bend in a few different shapes. But so to really take a good look at these, what I have behind us is a point and shoot, an action cam, and then a DSLR. And we're going to see if these can actually hold up all 3 of those. And then once we do that, we're going to take a look and see if it'll actually wrap around this wine bottle here and maybe be able to take shots, wrapped around something. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and measure one of these. They are fairly small, but we'll take a look. So they look to be about 4 3/4 tall, or just under 12 centimeters here. They do have that standard camera connection up top, so they should be able to thread into just about everything you'd be using. But I'm going to go ahead and use them for the first time. So I'll take this out of there. So let's start with probably the most common usage that you might get one of these for, and that would be for your point and shoot. So just go ahead and screw it in to the bottom of the point and shoot, and we'll see how it does. This particular one from Panasonic is a little tough just because, where the connection is off center, but this definitely seems to hold it just fine. So it passed the point and shoot. Next up is taking a look at that action cam. So these action cams, this might be something that you'd take out hiking or mountain biking, and you might want to take a photo. So a little mini guy like this in your pocket would work really well. So we'll tighten that up. Let's go ahead and see how it does. Angle these feet out. Yep, no problem holding up the action cam. Now, the next step is going to be a DSLR. Most of the time, you probably wouldn't be using a little tripod like this for a DSLR. But in this case, we're going to give it a shot because you never know. It might be the right one that's going to get you the perfect picture. The DSLR is a lot heavier than the other cameras, so I won't be surprised if it struggles here. So we've got that connected up. Going to be a little more mindful of where these feet go. And let's see. So it does actually hold up the DSLR. You can see it is bending a little under the weight. But you should be able to actually use this to hold up your camera if you actually wanted to do a shot from a tabletop, or maybe a shot down from the ground where your typical tripod wouldn't be able to hold it. So I'm pretty surprised with that. That's great. So what I want to do next is try to see whether or not this will wrap around. Most of us know of the Gorilla style tripods that can actually wrap around something to hold up the camera. What I want to see is if that's possible here. And yeah, what I'm running into is it's probably not the right one for that. It's definitely not going to be twisting around a. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen for the sake of it. We'll go ahead and put that action cam back on and check it out. Let's see what can be done here. So see. Yeah, that's just not going to be the right usage for these. But you know what? That's okay. There's other types of tripods that are designed around doing that. But what I really do like is just that they're quite small. It is bendable. These are made out of metal, so I'm sure that they'll last for a long time to come. And I think on a budget, I mean, these are pretty inexpensive, especially considering that you get a pack of 5. that this is a great buy for having something around. I think for the majority of your shots that you might get, these are going to be perfectly fine. You know, it won't replace that Gorilla style tripod, but you know, we already knew that. And it'll even hold up that Nikon camera, the DSLR, which is really quite heavy. But what I suspect most people will be using is a point and shoot like this, and in which case these are ideal. This is perfect. Thanks for watching, and come back for another Millennial review.